Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. 2 winners and 2 losers from Patriots trading Joe Milton to Cowboys. The New England Patriots reportedly traded quarterback Joe Milton III to the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday. The deal involves Milton and a Pats 7th-round 2025 pick for a 2025 5th-round pick. Milton was a 6th-round pick in 2024. Milton played in 1 game last year, but was so dynamic that off-season trade rumors involving him seemingly started immediately. Surely, he would have some trade value. He was unlikely to play much in New England as the team also chose Drake May. May was good last season as a rookie and should be even better in the future. Milton might be good enough to earn playing time, but that wouldn't happen with the Pats. But the Cowboys should beware. Milton was good against the Buffalo Bills in the last game of the 2024 season, but the Bills were also playing a lot of backups. Not that May might have been thoroughly looking over his shoulder at who his backup is, but after how well Milton played in 1 game last year, had May started 2025 poorly, many Pats fans might have been screaming to put Milton in Indiana. That shouldn't happen, of course, because May is a good quarterback, but the most popular player on any given team is the backup quarterback. With Milton gone, May is the clear QB1 for as long as the offensive line can keep him healthy. This is May's team now and in the future, and the prospect of Milton being on the team is no longer a potential shadow hanging over QB1. Loser, 2024 Patriots draft, and partially the future. Yes, Milton was not chosen until the 6th round, but taking 2 quarterbacks in the same draft, especially when one was the number 3 pick, was weird. The Patriots have several needs in the draft, and while they chose offensive linemen early, they could have taken another, and that would have been a wiser move than a second quarterback. The team could have taken center Bose Limmer at the same spot where Milton was taken. Milton was picked 193 overall, and Limmer was picked 217. Limmer started 14 games for the Los Angeles Rams last season, and he could have been New England's long-term center. Winner Joshua Dobbs, 1 former Tennessee Volunteer, leaves, and 1 is likely elevated in New England. Dobbs has bounced around the league since 2018. The Patriots will be his 6th team. There was no guarantee that he would make the Pats, but now he probably will. New England could still sign another free agent quarterback, but there is no real need. Dobbs has starting experience and is smart enough to adapt quickly to any scheme. He is a solid backup who hopefully never needs to play. Loser, de facto general manager Elliott Wolf getting a 5th-round choice back for Milton is iffy. This is especially true as New England sent a 7th-round choice along with Milton in return for the 7th-rounder. The odd part is that, according to Fox Sports' Jordan Schultz, the Patriots had a better offer for Milton but chose to trade the quarterback where he would be happy. That is a lot of love to show for a player who spent 1 year with the Patriots. So, Wolf and the New England decision-makers decided to take less for a player who will never play for them again and has accrued 1 year in the NFL? That's not smart. Ringmaster Jerry Jones keeps the Cowboys clown show on track. When it comes to Jerry Jones' stewardship of the Dallas Cowboys, somebody please make it make sense. The owner of the Cowboys brought his clown show stewardship of the franchise to the annual NFL meetings this week. Needless to say, nothing good came of it. With the NFL draft just 3 weeks away, and most of the fireworks and free agency fading into memory, Jones managed to step into a Home Depot of rakes in Florida. There are so many, it's hard to figure out where to start. Maybe we'll go with the rather large elephant, or rather, a lion that isn't currently in the room. Micah Parsons and his looming contract extension. The collective bargaining agreement, whether you like it or not, is in full force in the NFL. Which means that the teams and the players, and everyone else associated with the NFL, have to abide by the rule laid out within. Someone needs to remind Jones of this fact. While the other 31 NFL general managers negotiate contracts with the players' agents, Jones has been trying to cut Parsons' agent out of the loop. Needless to say, Parsons' agent, David Mulugheta, is not amused. Neither is Parsons for that matter. The Cowboys' leading pass rusher has even directed Jones Incorporated to call his agent and make their offers. Reportedly, no such call has been made. Given that Jones has publicly said he doesn't know who Parsons' agent is, one suspects that said call is not coming anytime soon. Especially when you add this report about Jones saying Parsons' extension is not urgent at all to him. Mulugheta has been relegated to discussing the issue with Adam Prescott, Dallas director of salary cap/player contracts. I sincerely doubt any other NFL team negotiates contracts like this. Only the ones that look like a clown show do. This may come as something of a surprise to you. The Dallas Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in 29 years. They haven't even played in one for 29 years. They haven't even played in an NFC championship game, or won a divisional round playoff game, in the same time span. They are just 5-13 in the playoffs since winning Super Bowl 30 at the end of the 1995 season. The man who has been the owner and general manager all of those 29 years wants you to know something about that. Cowboys hater LeSean McCoy predicts trade will run Dak Prescott out of Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys have not hidden the fact that they were on the hunt for a backup quarterback. Perfectly clear evidence found in a simple look at the depth chart or the words from team leadership would point to that truth. Cowboys COO and co-owner Stephen Jones touched on the matter over the weekend at the NFL's annual meetings. "Yes, still an option that we're looking at," he said. "We can do it via trade, what can do it via what's available out there, trade is one of them and certainly signing available guys are one of them." Fans finally got their answer Thursday when the Dallas Cowboys traded for New England Patriots reserve quarterback Joe Milton III. The intriguing young play caller was in need of a change of scenery after the room in New England got too crowded and finds his home at the Star. While it may seem perfectly clear what role Milton will be asked to fill in Dallas, absent-minded Cowboys critics are using the move to stir an agenda against Prescott. Thursday, notorious Cowboy critic LeSean McCoy went on FS1's The Facility, proclaiming Dallas starter faces down a new threat while providing some unsolicited real estate advice. "If Dak has a postseason like he's always had, find a realtor, because Joe Milton can got talent and can play," he warned in his reaction to the trade. Simply ignoring the intent of this move, Milton has enough intrigue around his limited NFL action to draw out such dribble from talking heads like McCoy. To Milton's credit, his performance last season against the Buffalo Bills remains impressive for a rookie going against an elite team. However, the fallout of this move speaks more about the Cowboys than it does Prescott. Now, are there at least minimal concerns about Prescott returning to form after his hamstring injury? Sure. But the Cowboys needed a quarterback behind Prescott regardless, with Cooper Rush gone and Trey Lance perhaps done in Frisco as well. Dallas evaluated their market, did not settle for a lackluster option nor overpay for a reach. In other circumstances, the Cowboys have been guilty of both. Rather, the Cowboys take a low risk on a player with high upside, solving one of their roster questions to free up their plan of attack in the latter stages of the NFL draft. Nothing about this move questions the legitimacy of Prescott as the starter. More will likely join the chorus speculating Prescott's future with this trade now official. Unfortunately for that contingent, as it stands now, Prescott is not going anywhere. And you, fan? What do you think about Dak Prescott's situation? Write to us in the comments.